Okay, so we've landed at Nellis, no problems coming in. And now basically we're stepping on to the next mission, which is a familiarization flight. I'm part of a two-ship A10 flight that's going to go up and have a look around get the lay of the land basically. And if I bring up the briefing package here. So yeah, I'm going to take off, follow this route through the Sally corridor, and yeah, basically get familiarization of all the landmarks that are going to be consistent throughout this red flag. Got the feeble line here, and that's where the red forces are separated from the blue, and that's basically the border, I guess. And yeah, we've got the farms there, which will be a landmark. They're the crop circles. Went through it in the written brief here, but I do believe it's going to be all in flight as well, so I'll have to try and remember all these places. I've got a shock of memory. We've got a few other flights up with us. Ford, Chevy and Dodge. Oh, and a couple of Tornadoes, very nice. Yeah, pretty straightforward, the briefing, so let's get into it and have a look. Alright, got to start. Forgot about that. So the A10, I'll probably cut the A10 startup out most times because it's a long one.
I was here last year, so I have the joy of being your tour guide. After departure, we'll head west and then north of the Sally corridor to the red flag range, and then we'll do a clockwise route over the blue side of the range, where I'll call out landmarks that we'll use often during the exercise. How to follow me to the active runway once I'm done with my alignment.
Alright, looks like Wags is our tour guide. Very cool. So I've got the APU starting up. Oh, I might do the startup for this one. I'll skip the alignment, but people can point out what I'm doing wrong. Well, I want to do it properly. I guess I should check the lights if I can find them. There we go. Fire test. Alright, good start in the APU. Switch sorry, I forget the name of it. APU generator power. Now I'll switch my CU. Now, I don't think I really should do that before the engines start, but to save time. I think I read somewhere it wrecks the thing if you start the engines when it's booting up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Should have turned the radios on before this. One, 2, 4 is the main radio, I do believe. Yep. Alright, we're good for engine start. Let's go left engine. Start. Run the bit test. Oops, wrong switch. Put it to standby, and let's run the bit test on that. Engine 1 looks like being a good start, which is what I want. Alright, good engine start 1. Let's go number 2. Load the data cartridge. Couple of eagles going up. That's why I like keeping the canopy open on the ground. Very cool. Alright, so a bit of time for alignment. Let's have a look at the map. Now I generally switch this view because I like my north-south alignment, and I like the cursor free, but that's just personal taste. So yeah, that's our first waypoint there, just on the past the racetracks, and then we turn into the entry to the Sally Corridor, which is up here. And the Sally Corridor is up this way, I do believe. Yep. Alright, so let's probably skip this little bit. Save time for the video, and I'll come back when I'm fully aligned. Let's put the SAS switches on. It's very dark in here. I probably should put some lights on. 2, 3, 4 SAS switches. Let's flick the EAC and the radar altimeter on. And we're good to go, except for the alignment. Back soon. Well, looks like we've got a A10 moving out there. That's probably my lead. Thought it would have been one of these, but nope. So WAG's got the drop on us. Almost aligned now. Let's go nav. Alright, close canopy. And let's get in the air.
When any aircraft has live organs, you'll step to them at the conventional ammunition loading area, or CALA. The CALA is on the south side of Nellis and has a direct route to the munition bunkers. The V part of the CALA is for A10s only, and is for loading forward firing munitions like the gun and Mavericks.
Chevy 6, passing waypoint 3 at 7,000.
So the CALA, the V part of the CALA. That's what I'm looking for. So from a long time ago video, I know that this area is where they do the ordnance. So that's where he's talking about. But the V part, I'm not sure. Oof. Looks like I'm a drunk taxier right here. Stay on the centre line. I think this thing needs a wheel alignment because it's pulling me left, unless it's my rudder pedals, which would probably be more likely. Put a dead zone on them, I think, once I'm in the air. Oh, going a bit fast too. Trying to catch up to him. Is that the V part he's talking about? I'm not sure. Then you've got the dirt mounds here, so the ordnance goes off into the dirt mounds. I think that's the idea from memory.
To the left of us are the calorie vent pits. During the exercise, all aircraft loaded with live weapons get prepped here. There are times when you step to your aircraft here.
So all the ordnance goes on there. I think it was Bunyip that I was watching, going through all that, talking about all that. Wealth of information, that man.
Dodge 1, passing waypoint 3 at 19,000. 2, passing waypoint 2 at 20,000.
Alright, so unless I get some more information, I'll meet you at the runway, because this probably is feeling like it's going to be a long video. So we haven't even got in the air yet. Oh, I do love all the ground detail though.
Chevy 2, passing waypoint 5 at 19,000.
Off an overlook map. There's a lot of detail in it. And I'm about to run up the back. Alright, yeah, I'll be skipping to the taxi, the runway. Alright, coming coming up to the runway, I do believe, so I'm just going to stop short here. Now, briefing is 2 mile trail, so I'll just judge that. He's off. He's off. I wasn't sure if I was meant to tune into the tower, but no one told me to, so I don't think I need to worry about it. Alright, so let's push on. I just, while I was coming up to the taxi, just did a quick adjustment of my puddles, so hopefully... Pedals is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that will stop him jigging left to right. Alright, let's get out of here.
Maintain heading at 3,000 feet to northeast of the runway. Hog 2, flight 2 mile trip.
Oh. It's still very sensitive. Yeah, 2 mile trail. Runway heading. Now I've got no ordnance on. I've only got one sidewinder. So I'm going to start lifting now, I do believe. And up we go. Just. Felt very heavy then for what I'm doing. Maybe I lifted a touch too early.
Passing waypoint 2 at 3,000.
Alright, hog 1's up.
Chevy 2, passing
How
waypoint
about we hook him?
6 at 15,000.
Alright, racetrack on my left. Who's winning?
Chevy 2, passing waypoint 6 at 15,000.
Very cool. So it looks like he's already made the turn. Gotta love this movie map. Alright, let's skip the waypoint up. And waypoint 2. Alright, turn left.
Come northwest of Creech to 10,000 feet.
Oh, he's got the jump on me. It's more than a couple of miles. Just hold it about there, I reckon. Trim out. And where the heck do you go? Oh, he's up higher. Alright. So, yeah, good takeoff. Heading out to the entrance to the Selig corridor, and I mentioned in the briefing a golf course, which I think is this one, from memory. And then from there we turn up through this corridor.
Off to my right is air.
So we've got Arrow Canyon off to the right and Hayford Peak off to the left. So he's up here somewhere. Barely even visible. There he is there. So canyon off to the right and the peak off to the left. I see about 50,000 peaks there. So I'm not sure which is which. Hopefully I don't need to remember all that. I assume this is the canyon. It's very bear out that way, or maybe it's this one. Or this section. My egg just needs to slow down because I can't keep up. I think it's 12,000. Maybe yet, so let's just... I feel like I'm dragging something. I didn't load any bombs by accident, did I? Is this the coordinates from who I've hooked? It's got 6 miles there, is it? I'm not sure. Just trying to figure out how far behind I am. Alright, I'll come back at the Sally Elbow turn. Hopefully I might cut the corner actually. She's basically there already. Anywho, looks like I've got 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. It's not ticking down. 10:30. What is that? I really should get up to speed with this. I thought that was the time to destination, one of these. This one's not ticking down. Have to get that squared away before I move on. Let's go up next steer point. Oh, that makes more sense. 80 miles, 3 minutes. Maybe it was just because I was so close to it. Alright, let's come left a little bit. And on to the next waypoint, which, so this is the north-south line, which is this section here. I should mention this is a no-go zone, which has been reinstated or restated a number of times in the briefing. So that little section now, if I look at the TAD, oops, it's not the slew button. Okay, so you'll see this section on the TAD is my working out marries up to that section.
To my east is Cali 2 Bravo, where flights will marshal before pushing west through Cali 2 Alpha. Further east is Cali 2 Charlie, home of the AWACS and tank coordinates. We'll continue pushing north to 12,000 feet.
Cality, Alpha and Bravo. Ah, that's Coyote. So I think it means, oh, there's Bravo there. So that's where the tankers will be, up around this area. And come up the Student Gap now. So yeah, as I was saying, that would be the no-fly zone. So if you look at those waypoints, they are very close to the north of it, so I've got to make sure that I'm not doing left-hand orbits or anything if I get there, because I get sent home apparently if I go into the no-fly zone. I don't want that. I'm not sure if that's just in general for this area or if it's just for this exercise. Someone can tell me if they know. So let's see, looks like there's a road going off that way. Looks like he's making the turn. So I should see it. This road right here.
Student Gap, the valley between the two peaks. Student Gap marks the ingress point for the southern pre-strike sweep push. This also serves as a common push landmark for strike
Warning,
squads.
autopilot.
We'll now come west to maintain current altitude.
Okay, so red smoke down there, which I'm assuming is targeting the gap. Okay, cool. Does that mean I missed the red smoke on the previous landmarks? And there's that road that heads down there. Okay, cool. So that's a landmark. So I've got that valley. Let's line up here first. And then the little gap section with the road going through it, which is down there. And that's the push zone, I guess. Because we can't really fly this way over the fever, so it looks like we come up to the gap and then turn into it for the missions. Alright, very cool.
Ahead of us is Takeoff. Crystal Springs is further to the south along the agricultural zone.
So Hiko is to our front, Crystal Springs south. So Hiko is here. Doesn't look like much of a town. Or maybe there. So Hiko and some big springs off to the left down the agricultural zone. I've been to Nevada, but it is interesting. Like this little strip of agriculture in the middle of the desert. Fascinating. Can't see any town, or maybe that one. Oh, that one. Huge one. Oh, was that Alamo? I think that was Alamo as we were heading up that way. Anyway. What have I got? 3 minutes left, so I'll skip ahead to there.
On my right wing, you can see the peak of Mount Irish. This will serve as a useful landmark location for callouts. You will often hear this called out when flights push west.
Alright, Mount Irish. I've got to figure out how to remember it. So just past the crop circles, the first line of mountain ranges, and a road that goes through the valley there.
Tally triple A at bullseye 067-428.
So remember that. So there's a lot of mountain peaks. I find it very hard to distinguish past the crop circles. Alright. That would put it on the map. Okay, the 5743 mark. Okay, cool. Everyone remember that. I should note there is a lot of twin ice and sands in front of us. I noticed that just before he started chirping up. So I'm assuming they're over the fever line and nothing to worry about just yet. Unless something happens in the red flag, but I don't think that's the way it would play out, would it? Or I guess you would have to have surprises at some point. So we're just heading into the corner of the no-fly zone, which was this corner here. So basically it is starting from this section right there, going down here, back out here. Yeah, it's lucky I've got this moving map. If that goes down, I'll be in trouble. This Sam's getting pretty close. As a threat. I know it's threat range, not actual range, but...
To the south of me is the container.
Yeah.
This is strictly no-fly zone during the exercise. Ahead of us is the long mountain. Starting to say here's 7,000 feet, so you have a better look around the area.
Board Mountain is to the front. Start descent here. He's just saying the no-fly zone to the left of us, which I just was saying, so there you go. Yeah, he's probably made the turn already, or about to.
The peak ahead of us is called No Name, which is just east of the mountain range that marks the FIBA. We'll now come north and run up the east side of the FIBA. The tallest peak to the west is called Belton Peak. The mountain range beyond that to the west is marked by north side. Unfortunately, we can't call for strike back to the west of the FIBA. Let's take it down now to 6,000 feet for some terrain asking to get some red sands to the west.
So I think that was the start of the FIBA, and then that's the other side of the FIBA. Is that what you just said? So that little no-name peak, and then that, but I'm not sure what Bald Mountain is. Anyway, push on to next waypoint, which is the farms. High here, I've got to get my altitude down. What was it? No, I'll look in a sec. Yeah, there's no knee board. Well, that's a pretty good map that, but I do need knee boards with mission cards on there. Hang on. How sharp's his turn? I got the right one? Yeah, the farms. Okay.
Off my right, we got the farms, Freight Hill on the eastern side. Red man pads are doing to operate within it, so always keep your altitude above 12,000 feet when flying over it. This is also a very visible and useful landmark just east of the FIBA. Off my left wing is a gap, the mountain range that marks the FIBA. To the west of this gap is the form of the Red Ground Forces. In addition to armor, the motorized rifle regiment also moved SA-19 SAMs.
Alright, so I got the farms there. Yeah, he's really low. I wasn't paying attention with the height. He mentioned say 19, I think, so maybe that was it. It's just getting below this ridge here.
We're now approaching the north end of the FIBA Gap, with Reveille Peak off to the west. Reveille Peak also marks the north point of the Red Ground Forces. The next mountain range west of Reveille Peak, to the northeast, is Cambridge Peak.
Alright, everyone got that? Don't see any red smoke. Does he mean these peaks? So I assume this range here is this range. Yeah, so basically that's the FIBA line. Okay. Alright, too easy. 5 miles. Alright, I'll come back on the next one.
Off my right wing is Worthington Peak. During the exercise, some of your northern egresses will be through here, whereas most of your ingress will be along Mount Irish and the farms, pushing from the south.
Alright, so Worthington Peak and Mount Irish are my ingress outgress points. That's the outcropping at the end there, so that one's pretty easy to spot. Just remember the name's the thing. Alright, almost at 12. I think this is the last turn almost to home. So yeah, been a long flight. Nothing's cropped up, so it might be just a Considering I've got no weapons at all except for that one sidewinder sitting out there. Got a feeling I'm not going to get in any fights. Especially now I'm pulling away from the fever. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Get to know a bit about the actual Nevada. What was our heading for altitude for this one? Coal Valley, 15,000. I am not good at remembering directions, if you haven't noticed.
It's RTB back in Nelson.
Okay. So we're done. Mission says if you choose, I can end the mission now. Which I might do seeing I'm recording. No, I can't do it. I've got to fly it. I'm too much of a fastidious sim gamer. I've got to land the thing. Alright, I'll now come back when we're on landing approach.
Warning, autopilot.
Alright, so we've exited the corridor and coming down this main highway. Somewhere along the line I passed Wags. I didn't realise. He's back there. So I've got the jump on him. So let's just run in. Let's try. Find out what Nellis is. 132.55. Let's call it in this time.
Hog 2-1, inbound. Hog 2-1, fly heading 030, Fort 1, QFE 28.03, runway 21, to pattern altitude.
Runway 21. 21 right or left, mate. Just go on the right one, I guess.
Hog 2-1, cleared for visual, contact tower. Hog 2-1, request landing.
Yeah, so going out I was going this way up the corridor, and this time I flew in a bit further to the east, so I was expecting to come out the same end down there. But yeah, it lined me straight up basically, which is good. Race is still on.
Hog 1 is RTB at 5,000.
Yeah, a bit bad of me, I skipped ahead a bit too much. It's too busy sightseeing and full throttle. Next thing I know, it was slowing down.
Hog 2-1, going around, runway occupied.
Fair enough. There's no one on it. Unless it was that one right back there. So I better put my gear down and be good.
Altitude, altitude.
Coming in a bit higher too. Wait, is that gear down? What's it beeping at me for? Got me worried my gear's not down now. A bit heavy, that's okay. I was distracted. Let's just come to a roll and stop. That's a good thing about these nice long runways. Looks like I've got some 16s over there and I'm going a bit crooked. This is trouble with me, I get distracted by scenery. I should make this turn, shouldn't I? Blow our tyres. What have we got over there? Alright, and let's exit the runway.
Taxi to parking area.
Alright, so that's mission complete, and hope you enjoyed the tour of Nevada. I'm assuming next mission we will hit some targets. So yeah, let's see how well I do with that. What have we got up here? Eagles. Let's just pull up here. Yeah, pretty long flight that one. Wags coming in. Probably get chewed out for landing first, but hopefully I won't get sent home. Yeah, wheels down. Alright, on to mission number 3.